Back on Making the Call, and a call that we've seen made a lot more this year, maybe than ever. We'll have to look at the stats at the end of the year, is traveling. And because the game has evolved, the players have become more athletic. One term we're hearing a lot about these days, Joe, is the hop travel. What is it all about?
Well, the hop travel we started noticing a few years ago as players were trying to slip other players and go between other players. Okay, so again, what we do is we see a play and we're going, wow, that's a little unusual. And we break it down, we look at slow motion, we brought it before the Rules and Competition Committee. And what we realized players were doing, they were ending their dribble on their right foot, and then their first step was with their right foot. Hence, we called it a hop. And the Rules and Competition Committee decided that that is an illegal move. And since then, we've been working with the players and the officials on the hop travel.
All right, so let's take a look at a few examples. And they didn't even give Rajon Rondo a full week back in the league before they started blowing the whistle on him. Welcome back, Rondo, here against the Orlando Magic. Joe, what did he do to cause the whistle to be blown?
Okay, well, in real time, you're going to see there's a funny cadence to what Rondo does. It's not the normal end the dribble, 1, 2, and up. So here he ends his dribble. His right foot is on the floor. What's the first foot to touch?
Right foot.
Right foot. Hence, that is illegal. That is a hop travel, and the referees correctly called it in this situation.
So, have you noticed, is this something more modern than even since you've retired, or did it start to happen when you were playing?
Well, it happened when we played back in the 90s, but it's that gather. When you see the guys pick up that dribble, they're trying to gather themselves, get past the man that's guarding them, and they see the help defense coming, and that's when they put that right foot down again to go up for a shot.
But it doesn't even feel unnatural to go off the same foot that you landed on?
It does, but when you watch Rondo, it's the gather of the ball, and that's what kind of brings your body to the travel that Joe's talking about.
It's a very athletic move.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's illegal.
Let's take a look at another example from the Indiana Pacers. Lance Stephenson having a great year, but here he was in the wrong. Traveling called on Lance Stephenson. Joe, take us through it.
So once again, in real time, let's look at the cadence to Lance, and you can sort of say that's not normal what we're used to in basketball. So let's slow it down. There he ends his dribble. His right foot's on the floor. What's the first foot to touch?
Right foot.
Right foot. Hop. So that's hence the hop travel, right foot to right foot.
Now you see the most consistent, Jared, I'm saying when you're coming down, you're gathering right foot, and then that next step to go. And when you do it real quick, sometimes the referees miss it, correct?
Sometimes you don't have that cadence to it, and when you're cutting sometimes between two players, all of a sudden they're 6 feet down there.
Right.
And just like every call, sometimes we miss them.
Sometimes.
But it does go to show how much the officials have to watch in every individual play from the head all the way down to the toes. And even, get this, even the greatest player in the world is guilty of traveling sometimes. LeBron James got the whistle blown on him this year. Take a look, Joe. What'd he do?
All right, let's watch the cadence to him. A little bit easier than the other ones because he's got some long legs and he takes a real big step. So again, here's the end of the dribble. Right foot on the floor.
Ooh, right foot again, yes.
Right foot again.
Yes.
It's a fraction of a second, too, that happens.
You hit it right on the head, Jared, because to our point, these guys are coming to the basket full speed, and they're thinking, gather, defense is coming, like LeBron, now I'm trying to get under and make the shot. That's when the right foot comes down. That's why it's a travel.
And remember, as an official, you're also watching the defenders. You're looking for reach fouls. So a lot of times, traveling is what we call a peripheral call, okay? Because you can't stare at the feet.
Right.
If I stare at your feet, you're going to get hit upside your head. Now I'm going to miss a call. Right. So sometimes that's why we miss a lot of travels, because we're trying to watch 1 or 2 defenders plus the feet.
Wow. So, Joe, let's take us through this a little bit here, and maybe let's leave it to the pro
to
show us what's legal and what's illegal here on the court.
So just like with LeBron and Rondo, it's like they're coming to the basket, they dribble. See how so I was coming off my left, so his left came down twice.
Yes.
Do it again. Coming in, you're gathering. You see that?
I saw it. You should stick with the three-point shot.
Joe, anything else? I mean, does he have any hope here? No, stay
not with the hop travel.
All right, well, there's so much more. If you want to see this segment again, you want to hear more about what's happening in the world of officiating, make sure you check out NBA.com/officials. There, you can find out what's in the video rulebook. Plus, who are the latest flop
flopping? Oh, they don't flop, do we?
NBA.com/officials. We got more of Making the Call when we return.